Hi.
So, what does it mean having over 42,000 people come in for your inaugural season? What does that mean, and how does that make you excited looking forward to next season?
I mean, it's unreal, but it happened. It's like I still can't believe that everybody, I mean, it's incredible. And it is so exciting looking. Obviously, we're not done with 24, but I mean, this was yesterday. I was just like, Eric, Maddie, and I were talking. I'm like, I'm so sad. Like, this is the last home meet. Like, I've never been so sad in my life for a last home meet because this has been just so much fun, and just the level of support has been absolutely incredible. So, ooh, they're rocking out there.
You know, the documentary and everything you said, culture has been a big
Yeah.
part or a big point of emphasis this season. How has the Clemson community informed that culture kind of
How
shaping?
have they what?
How has the Clemson community informed your team's culture?
I mean, everybody here is so incredible, and it's like when you're surrounded by great people, it helps you, hold a higher standard for yourself. So to be a part of this and bring these 18 incredible young women into such a great space, it's awesome.
Rebecca Wells has consistently been a top performer for the team. What does she mean to you and to this team?
Oh my gosh, Rebecca Wells. I mean, the journey we've been on together, and I mean, she graduated early and came to us at Utah State, and like what Bree and Goose were saying, she is such a rock. Like, she's such a badass. Like, that's how I describe her. She is just, I mean, she is one of those athletes that you get out of her way when she goes to compete, and to have somebody on your team that is competitive in that way, and like what they said, it's like it kind of permeates, and she gives such a confidence to her team. It's just invaluable, and like to watch her grow into the young woman that she is becoming, especially since her time here, the level of maturity and confidence, and her taking a step up in her leadership, not just gymnastically, but as a vocal leader, has been just one of the coolest things as a coach that I've experienced, and the fact that we get to close out her career together, it's very special. She is, yeah, yeah.
Speaking of closing out careers, with Kaitlin graduating, what is the impact that she is leaving upon this team, this program, and upon you, especially following her amazing performance tonight?
Oh my gosh! Like I said in the senior tribute, Guzzi was our last commit to Team One, and it was. I mean, I was out in the wind, out in Oklahoma, 45 minutes on the phone talking to her, and like talking through everything, and didn't know if she even was gonna do a this year or be done. And so when she called, she kind of played a little trick on me and was like, I thought she was going to say, I'm not coming. And then she's like, I'm going to be a Tiger. And I bawled. I was like, oh my gosh, like literally the last puzzle piece to this legendary historical Team One. And once she got here and immersed herself in the team, her zest and enthusiasm for life, and just her bubbly personality, and her experience too. I mean, she was on the national championship floor with Kentucky. I mean, that is invaluable and huge to have that level of experience on a team. So it just means so much that she decided to close out her career with us, and trusting us. I mean, this was a big deal. Like, I mean, the amount of courage it takes for somebody to take a leap of faith and come to such unknowns. We had nothing to. It's like, hey, we're gonna build this really great thing, and just trust us. So to have her level of trust, and to have her close out tonight in Little John, with such a great bar routine and just such a great team performance. I mean, she cares so much about the team, and I think you guys see that on the floor with everybody, how invested everybody is in each other. And you don't get that everywhere. You don't. You really don't. So really, yeah, excited and sad this is Goose's last Little John go around. But like, I mean, funny part too, she's like, I'm not leaving. I'm staying here. I'm not going to leave. And you know, she is getting in on the administrative side. So I think she'll be around Clemson for a while, just not in a leotard. So, which is pretty cool.
You finished your regular inaugural season out on a very high note.
Yeah.
With the season high score.
A couple,
What is that
yeah.
like? How can you build off of that and use that momentum to kind of fire your spirits for ACCs and the rest of the postseason?
Yeah, we're peaking at the right time. And like Bree said, there's more crumbs to scoop up. I mean, we had you know, Lily and Kai usually stick those beam dismounts, you know, and I think bars we've got a couple spots that we can stick. I mean, really everywhere. It's like, you know, I don't think we've fully hit our stride. And like they were saying, we've had some adversity this year and weathering some storms and so. I'm excited to head out to UCLA next weekend. I'm even more excited to once again get on the floor with the 3 other ACC teams and compete and get another crack at NC State. And like I said, I feel like we are putting it together at the right time, and I think we're going to shock a lot of people as we continue through and close out the season and put our best effort in to continue Team 1 out on the floor. That's a tough one. I would say, oh my gosh, that's so hard. I want to say just together, like they're so together. And once again, just the energy of the team. It's they're cohesive and energy and together. That's not one, I'm sorry. Like
I know it's really tough.
yeah.
What has been your favorite moment so far, or some of your favorite moments you can give out?
I think some of the favorite moments, just looking up and seeing the crowd and feeling the energy and seeing the joy on the girls' faces when they hit a set and the crowd going wild. It's like you can't recreate that. Like it's special. So just yeah, those moments where they hit that routine and they're just like, I mean, Lily Lippett just screaming in my face. I'm like, yes, that's so cool. So I mean, those moments, those are the cool ones.
You sold out every home meet.
Oh my gosh.
Speaking of looking up in the rafters,
Yeah.
how does that feel? Especially going forward into future seasons.
It doesn't feel real, but it is. I mean, there are other teams across the country that have been building to that and trying to get there for years. And the fact that, you know, the Clemson fans have shown up is incredible. And correct me if I'm wrong, Jeff, I think there was a stat about, was it the first home meet or just the 2,600 people that had never been to a Clemson event before? But yeah, 2,600 people, gymnastics was their very first Clemson event that they had come to. That's incredible. And looking forward down the line, it's like we're only going to get better. We're going to keep building this thing, and it's incredibly exciting just to look at this first year and what we've done. And obviously, we're not done yet. But 25 is looking real good.
Speaking of that, you have extraordinary seniors, and now you're going to be getting new freshmen that are going to be filling their shoes.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any advice for them or anything to heed warning, coming onto this team, what they should be expecting?
I mean, the things that we are messaging all the time is attitude and energy and being coachable and being a great teammate. And you heard these two. It's like we really preach being a great teammate and realizing that your energy can negatively or positively affect people. And, you know, our incoming freshmen, they know that. So that messaging has been given to them as well. So we're excited about the future. Once again, we're not done yet, but sad to close out in Little John, but I don't think we could have done it in a better fashion than what we did tonight. And yeah, just excited to see everybody out here next year.
Coach, you emphasized that you're not done yet. You have UCLA coming up and then the ACC Championship.
Mm-hmm.
What do you have to say to both your team and any doubters heading into those meets?
I mean, I think, heading into those meets, we're just going to keep doing what we're doing. And like I said, I feel like, we're going to peak at the right time and we're going to continue to shock people. So just keep doing what we're doing.
The feeling you're going to see a lot of purple and orange in Greensboro.
Yes. I'm hoping to see a lot of purple and orange in Poly is what I'm hoping for.
Yeah.
That too, but yeah, all of it. I mean, it would be great to. I was talking to the student section. I'm like, come out, guys, let's go.
I mean, I remember when we took the bus up to Boston College.
Bring it. Let's go. Let's get the bus going and get out there.
Does the fan support help? Like last week at Texas Women's, I had to stop watching that meet because it was just that hard to watch. And I mean, it was.
Oh, gotcha. I didn't get to. It was.
It was literally making me nauseous.
Okay, gotcha. Sorry.
The stream is rough.
Got
was
it.
very rough. But and it was also just a smaller scale.
Yes.
Entire meet. Does that impact your performance, or like with bringing a busload of Clemson fans?
Well, I
with
mean,
you, or-
when you feel the crowd energy and like the cheering after the routines and just and feeling that, like, it's awesome. I mean, it helps. So the more that people that we can get in Greensboro, and I mean, it's the first ACC championship. Like,
It's not that far.
it's not that far, and it's going to be awesome. It is going to be awesome. So yeah, definitely encourage everybody that was out there tonight, and bring your friends, and let's do this.
On a different note, you get to take your team to your alma mater. How does that feel?
I'm excited.
In like a bittersweet way, like how does it feel?
I don't think it's bittersweet at all. I think it's pretty dang sweet. Just sweet across the board. I mean, I'm excited. Like, to, at any point, to step into a historic Poly Pavilion and get the opportunity to compete in a place that so many incredible athletic things have happened is really cool. So to be able to take the team out there and be a part of that is very special. And it is my old stomping ground, so that's pretty cool. And it's always great to compete out there. So very much looking forward to it.
You also have a lot of natives or locals.
We got 2 from California. Yeah. So, yeah. A little homecoming for Eve and Dakota, which is cool.
Well, say years from now, when Team 7 and Team 8 are dominating the meets and, Rocky Littlejohn,
Yes.
how do you think Team 1 in this season will be remembered?
They've set the foundation. They have set the foundation for that to happen. And the way in which they have carried themselves, and not only on the gymnastics floor, but academically and socially, and just as a representation of the athletic department, is huge. And that's one of the culture pieces that we have been talking about too, and they understand the magnitude of what that means, and they have been the most incredible ambassadors of starting this sport here. And they've done an incredible job. I mean, far exceeding all expectations. So, yeah.
Got time for one more?
How are you going to celebrate tonight?
Well, we've got a little shindig up at the ARC, our new athlete recovery center. Really cool thing, Team Zero. There's a Team Zero, our first named, what would you call it, gift in our gym was from Team Zero, and they have named the trophy case. So we are looking to put some hardware in there for Team Zero this first year. And so we're doing a dedication up at the ARC of that, and obviously honoring Goose and just kind of honoring what a great home opening season that we've had with Team One. So that's how we are going to close it out tonight, and then get back to work on Monday and head out to Los Angeles and just keep this thing rolling and continue to build.